welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be trying to install the MP205 transfer case into the truck. Hopefully it goes okay. I'm here by myself, so we're going to have to be kind of extra careful today. So let's go ahead and get busy. Alright guys, so I've never installed a transfer case before. My brother dropped off a bunch of books to me and stuff like that. Chilton's book and some other books that he's had working on his stuff, but I'm going to try to install this today. I'm going to take this gasket off that I bought. Went out and got some grade 8 bolts to stick in there. If you guys have been watching my videos, you know that I've drove around all over Ohio and Kentucky and everywhere else getting parts for this truck. So this came out of Youngstown. I went ahead and bought the mounting bracket. It's in the tool room. I'll get that out here in a minute. And we'll go ahead and cut this right here because it's at an angle a little bit. So we'll go ahead and cut it and make it fit. Alright, I spun the transfer case around. I've seen and read a couple places where I can drain the oil out of it, so I'm gonna do that because I'm sure that this thing it came out of a 78 F250 out of Youngstown, Ohio. So I'm 99% sure it's never been changed. I don't know that for sure, but I'm sure that hardly anybody ever decides they're going to change the oil out of this thing. So we'll go ahead and drain it. Get the bucket under here. I'm hoping that this is the way I do it. Move it over a little bit more. Transfer case is no joke. It's heavy. Heavy. Well, that's not good. Nothing. Shoo. Alright, well, that is bone. Well, it's not dry, but there's nothing in it. That's a good thing I checked that. Huh. Good thing I checked it. Alright, well, that makes draining it easy, huh? But makes me wonder why it's dry. Alright guys, so after looking at some stuff online and a couple of the books I had, I'm going to put this plug back in. I'm going to kind of tilt this on its side a little bit. I bought this transfer case fluid a while ago, and when I talked to the guy, he said that this would work in this, and that it does a really good job. So go ahead and tighten this up and fill her up. Okay. Maybe tilt a little bit, maybe. Real safe, huh? Anyway, let's see if we can get her with some oil in it before we put it up in there. Maybe this will make my life a little bit easier. Everything online said 2 quarts, so that's what we're going to shoot for. Oh, that's not good. Alright, let me show you what I did. Live and learn, right? This is how we learn, I guess. So, I was filling that up. And hopefully, I can show you guys this. It was coming out of this bottom hole. So, I guess I'll go ahead and put it up in the truck and connect it to the transmission, and then put the oil on it then. I'll have to get some more oil because it literally leaked all over the floor. Live and learn, I guess. Alright guys, so here's the mounting bracket that I bought. I don't know. I can't even remember where I got that, to be totally honest with you. I think it's Tom's Bronco or something like that. It's online. Anyway, went out and bought these grade 8 bolts. And put some Loctite on these. Cinch this down. And we'll try to throw it up in the truck. Hopefully it works out like that. Don't get too excited. As everything else I do, we have to redo it. So I just want to show you that I did get it up there. I wrestled with it for a long time and couldn't figure out why it wasn't sliding on the tail shaft of the transmission. I'll flip you around and I'll show you right quick. Hang on. Alright guys. Alright, I know it's kind of dark under here, so if you can see right there, I have my light on that shifter sticking out. There's two of them on an MP205. If you look up there where I got my light, I don't know if you can see that real well. Let me get you a little bit a better view. Alright guys, maybe you can see that a little bit better now. So there's supposed to be like a crescent moon cut out of that tail shaft right there to let that other part come out where that shifter is. That looks exactly like that one, but it's hitting the tail shaft of the transmission. So that's why we're stopped. I have to order a new tail shaft of this transmission. I'm not sure where I'm going to get that from yet. Alright guys, so we're back in the tool room. It's been a few days since we've been out here working on the transfer case, so I finally found the part we needed. I looked everywhere. I was maybe 90% sure I was going to have to go to Michigan to buy another transmission and a transfer case. I just couldn't find it. I couldn't find the part that we needed. So I happened just to look on another website and I found a guy selling the actual part we needed. So it's pretty cool. It only took me 2.5 hours to get there. It was up in Lima, Ohio. So let me show you what we bought, and I'm praying that this actually fixes the problem. I'm ready to get this transfer case in. Alright. It is a used part. I don't know if you can even buy these things. I looked online and I didn't see anywhere where you could buy a new one. I would hate to see what they cost. Everything I saw online was unbelievably expensive. I could have bought another transmission for what people were wanting for this. So, crazy expensive. Anyway, here's that crescent moon that's cut out of it. That way we can get our shift linkage, is what I'm going to start calling it. The shift linkage down in here. And that way we can shift it in 4-wheel drive, 4 high, 4 low, neutral, 2 high, all that kind of stuff. So, I'm going to go ahead and wire wheel this down. Hopefully get it done today. Spray it with some primer. Wait a day. Shoot it with some paint. Hopefully we can get this thing up in there. Got this all wire wheeled up, looking pretty good. Already got the ends of it all taped up. I went ahead and did that so I can just take it outside. It's a beautiful day here in Ohio. It's, I don't know, 88 degrees. Humidity's not too bad. So I'll just take this out and put it on a box and spray it out in the yard. So I went ahead and took off the transfer case adapter off the transmission. I'll show you that here in a second. But this is the old one, and I got the new one. Not new, but new to us. All painted up, primered, painted up, looking good. I looked everywhere trying to find a gasket for this, and everybody's telling me it's 2 weeks out. I don't know why, other than COVID or whatever, but 2 weeks out for this. So I bought some gasket making material, I don't know what you call that, and I went ahead and got it all cut up. Looks pretty good, actually. So go ahead and get these gaskets back on and try to throw this thing up in the truck. Alright, so you can see this is the end of our transmission. I already have the old transfer case adapter off. We're going to put the new one on. It is bigger, so it'll take a little bit for me to wrestle up there, I think. I called my dad yesterday, and he came down and helped me for a long time, and then Tyler came home and Wyatt came home, so there was a bunch of us working trying to get this transfer case up there. We got it up there, started looking at stuff, and noticed that the tail shaft in the transmission is too short. So called and talked to my brother again. He was at work, and he was saying that there's two different lengths of tail shafts inside the transmission. So obviously I got the shorter one. So this 205 is not going to work. Let me take you in the tool room and I'll show you what we're going to do. Alright guys, this is an MP208. It came with the C6 transmission that we bought from the other guy. That the C6 is now on our race truck. You're probably going, why the heck didn't you just use this in the first place? I'll show you why. So anyway, we're in the market trying to find a 208. There isn't anything close to us, as usual, the way things are going for us for this truck. So I'm talking to a couple people about looking for us a 208. So let me show you why we didn't use this transfer case, and you'll definitely understand. Just a minute. All right, guys. This is our 208. Let me lift this thing up. That's why. That great big gaping hole right there is not supposed to be there. So that's why we didn't use it. We got the transmission and this all together in one package. The guy who had it before us had it in his race truck, and somehow he broke the casing on it. So anyway, we'll keep looking for one. Alright guys, that's going to wrap up today's video. A huge shout out to my dad for coming down yesterday and helping me with that transfer case, that 205. It is not a light transfer case. It is heavy. Dad, thank you very much for everything you do for me. I greatly appreciate it. I love you. Guys, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching.